Hey y'all. So I want to talk to y'all while I separated clothes, washed my coat and stuff. But I want to talk to y'all about my court date that I had last week with my baby daddy because I finally put him on child support. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward to us just being there because I don't want to, like bore y'all with all the specifics. But okay, so I get to the appointment and I had a feeling I walked past him because you gotta get in the line. They gotta, go through your bag and make sure you ain't got nothing on you and all that kind of stuff. So I get there, I got a feeling I walked past him, but me, I stay in the line, honey. I stayed in the line, I did not turn around, and I went straight from the line to like the bathroom down the hall. So I think what happened was he went up while I was in the bathroom because then I saw him once we got up there. And it's like I was sitting down in the little benches outside the court thingy, and he came up to me and he was like, "Yeah, I think we gotta go in there." And I'm laughing and stuff. I'm like, "Nigga, what? How many kids you got? How many times have you done this?" But yeah, so we go in there, and we're not at the same table, but it's like, okay, like where y'all are and where I am, but two tables apart. So it's like he could see me clearly. I could see him clearly, even though I wasn't looking. But okay, so we sitting there, and I was low-key messaging somebody. He would be mad if he knew I was messaging. But anywho, I smiled, and I think that pissed him off. And that's what pissed him off. He real petty. So I think that's what pissed him off. But anywho, y'all gonna see why I said that. So we waiting. Our appointment was at 1:15. We didn't even end up going back there till 1:30. I know, it's only 15 minutes. But I was actually, I actually had somebody watch my daughter, which I never do. So me, I'm trying to get back to the crib, honey. They always opening the door. I be trying to stop editing everything out. But yeah, so I had somebody watch my daughter, y'all. I'm trying to get home, trying to do what they do. So we go into the room, and the first thing that the judge asks, he's like, "Okay, so we were doing for full custody and a child support order, like I'm forgetting the word, but it's like a formal child support order, so that you have to pay." So the first thing the judge asks is like, "Okay, so we're gonna address the placement, the full custody thing first." So I'm like, cool. So he's like, "When is the last time that you've seen your kids?" Oh, no. That's not what he asked first. He asked, when did we break up? So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it was like a little bit over a year ago. And he had to agree. The woman tends to always know the actual date. But yeah, so it was like a year and a half ago. And he's like, "So when is the last time that you've seen your kids?" This is when he got pissed off at me, y'all, because I told the truth. I'm like, "You know what? I think it was Thanksgiving." And he said, how often do you see your kids?" And you know me, I'm like, every 2-3 months. And then the judge was like a young white guy, by the way. But it was just, I don't know why I felt like y'all need to know that. But I want to paint this picture for y'all. So the judge like, "So why don't you see your kids?" This man started talking about where he live and what he going through, and the judge is like, "Okay, but why haven't you seen your kids?" Because see, the judge is thinking from the mature standpoint that I'm thinking from, and I'm like, if you can't take your kids to where you live, you got a job, which means you got some kind of money. You just by yourself, you're not paying nobody rent. That means you could take them to the museum for a day. You could take them to the it's like a kids museum, it's Chuck E. Cheese, it's a park, it's, what I'm saying? Well, it is cold outside, but there's other things, there's ways to see your kids. If you're trying to see your kids, you're going to see your kids. If y'all got to go to the movies all fucking day, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see some kids you're trying to see. But, yeah, so the judges kept asking them, and then if you know him, he going to skirt around the question to the last freaking breath. So the judges say, "You know what? Okay." So I obviously, no, wait. I'm gonna wait to tell y'all that part. So he just kept skirting around that, which was already making the judge mad. And then this man, talking about my baby daddy, by the way, this man had the nerve to say that he only want to get his son. He does not want to get his daughter because he feel like daughters should be with the mother and just not, like, they just don't need their father at all. Like, all they need is their mother. And the judge got so upset. I think this is the point where the judge could understand why we were there. Because his view, my baby daddy views on parenting and kids in general, you can tell he's like very broken. Like, he needs a lot of love he did not get, and he still needs it as an adult. And it was, honestly, it was sad. It was just sad because his views on everything stems from a sexist point of view. Like, on everything. Close the door for me, please. Like, on everything. Like, everything he says is extremely sexist. So at this point, like, the judge is trying to reason with him and break stuff down on why the kids need both parents. And one thing I can say is that man is stubborn and he ain't changed. He has not changed, not one bit. He has not taken one step forward since I have left him. It's still one of the best decisions I've ever made. So the judge, after a while, he just said, you know what? You can't be reasoned with. I'm like, exactly. So then we go to the child support stuff. And he asked me, so do you want the entire 25% of his, of what he earns? And I said yes. And I'm going to tell y'all why I said yes. Because at first, you know, I'm not a mean person. I understand people still have to live. But 25% of what you make ain't that fucking much. And one thing he said that really pissed me off is he was talking about why the kids shouldn't be with me. And then this nigga gonna say because my apartment is not good, like a good living space. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, my apartment is like a fucking old basement alley dumpster type of shit. And I'm just like, couple reasons why that pissed me off is because, first of all, if they actually, go sit down, baby. If they actually were to take the kids, they would go to foster care. That is where they would go. My family ain't taking them. Your family ain't taking them. You ain't taking them because you don't want them. Like, why are you trying to, what? So you know me, I had to hurry up and say something because I'm like, oh no. I'm like, you can send somebody there today. You can send somebody to my shit today. They can take me home. Let's go. Because this nigga's on some bullshit. I'm like, how mad you gotta be at somebody to want your kids to go to foster care? Like, how mad do you have to be? That shit pissed me off so fucking much, y'all. Hold on, let me close the door. But y'all, that shit pissed me off so fucking much. Like, how you gonna be so mad at me that you want your kids to go to foster care? Who the fuck raised you? Why are you like this? I guess nobody did, and that's the problem. Ooh, excuse me. But okay. So when he said the amount, which I later seen when we looked at the paper when we were leaving, he changed. But he said the amount, it was like night and day with this boy. He started crying. He like, you basically just giving her more money to live. Me and the judge just had to look at him like, what did you just say? That's the fucking point. That's the point. You make sure that she has the money to be able to take care of the kids that you helped her create. This is a 50-50 type of thing. Why do I have to spend my last dollar on kids that are not just mine? They are not just mine, dumbass boy. Like, I don't even get this mad at people, but dude, like, they're not just mine. They're ours. We handle this shit together. But I'm gonna tell y'all now, I don't know if I'm petty. Oh, but let me tell y'all one more thing. I was afraid, honey, to leave that courthouse when this was all over. I was so fucking, y'all. Woo, I was afraid as fuck to leave that courthouse. I was watching everywhere I went. Because, you know, when people are petty, like, they are evil. Like, who knows what he would have did to me. I do not know. I was very cautious leaving that fucking courthouse. But, okay. Now, I don't know if I'm petty or not, y'all. But the reason I put him on child support in the first place, well, I'm going to be honest. Raising 2 kids, quite frankly, I need the money. But I put him on child support. I finally went down there because when I went down there, it was cold. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna wait to the winter. Not to the winter. I'm gonna wait to the spring at least. Then go down there because I'm like, I'm gonna have to take my daughter. That's doing a lot. But I went down there when it was cold as fuck in November. And do you want to know why? Because he did something random at first. He went to a field trip with our son, and I was like, you know what, that is so sweet. He has never done stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what, this is the only shirt he done had so far. But it was so sweet, and I was like, oh, that's so nice. So afterwards, I said something to him, but something nice, nothing out of pocket. And he just started coming at me, talking about the kids look rough. This is a valuable lesson, guys. When you have kids with somebody, really pay attention to what they wear, what they do, all of that kind of stuff, because that's what they're going to do for their kids. I have never been a person to wear name brands, to wear expensive shoes, to do anything expensive at all. I'm frugal as fuck, and it's been working for me so far, because I am never fucking broke. So I ain't mad at it, honey. So don't think that your kid's about to have on Jordans and whatever other bullshit costs too fucking much for kids, or anybody for that matter, if we're being honest. Don't think they gonna have on that shit fucking with me. Don't think they gonna have on that shit fucking with me. If I'm wearing some $5 leggings, please believe your kid's pants came from the same place them fucking leggings did, honey. I do not believe in spending a lot for kids. And then you gotta remember, this is kids. These are accident having, poop smearing kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, these is kids. This, man, I don't know. But that really triggered me because I'm like, if you want them dressed a certain way, if you want them dressed like you, then you need to make it happen. Because I quite frankly don't care. As long as they clothes fit and they are clean, I am good. I'm not about to stress myself out like that. For what? And then look how fast they grow. Like, he tall. Our son tall as fuck. And so is our daughter. Like, why would I keep... That make no fucking sense to me, y'all. But I know. I never talked to y'all about my personal life this much, honey. But... new day, new dawn, talking ass. But, y'all, I'm gonna fuck with y'all again next time. I kind of just ran out of shit to say. And I realized, like, low-key, if I talked about everything that was on my mind, this video would be long as shit. So, yeah, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to y'all next time.